I am Bindeshwar from PostNetwork Academy, and in today's video we are going to break down one of the most important tools in the world of AI, data science and scientific computing, that is PyTorch. So basically PyTorch is an open source deep learning framework created by Facebook AI Research Lab. And basically it supports dynamic computation graphs, and see that it is designed to be Pythonic and flexible and easy to use, which is why it's a favorite among researchers and developers, and that is commonly used for research and production in AI ML, but it can be used for scientific computing. And it's used in both academic research and real-world production systems, from chatbots to image recognition and beyond. So let's get started. So first of all, we will understand tensors. So before understanding tensors, let us understand scalars, vectors, and matrices, the objects we already know. So a scalar is a zero-dimension tensor. A vector is a one-dimensional tensor, and a matrix is a two-dimensional tensor. So you can think that a tensor is like list of values, but if there is one value, so zero-dimension tensor, and many values in a list or fixed array, that is a one-dimension tensor. So a vector is a one-dimension tensor, and matrix is a two-dimension tensor. So a tensor is nothing but this generalized form of vector and matrix. And let us see an example in Python. So just I am going to run this one where we will create scalar. Thereafter we will create a vector. So that is S is scalar, V is vector, and M is matrix. And we are going to create in Python. So see that, and one more thing, that you will import torch package, or you can say that library, and thereafter using that object you can call method. Very simple. So that tensor method will create one, you can say, a single object. So that would be scalar. And this, if it is in list, so that will become vector, and a two-dimensional. So that would be matrix. Now let us see the program and print it. So just open and just see that the first program, and let us run it so that you will understand. So if you run the program, so you will get here answer. So just wait for the results, and remember you can also install it on CPU. So you can see that scalar, that is 5, and vector, that is also tensor of one dimension, tensor of two dimension. Now let us see here how to create some specific tensor. So we will use torch.tensor, and here import torch, that just customize tensor torch.zeros. So zeros 2 and 3, that means a dimension of 2 rows and 3 columns, and the all elements would be zeros. So that tensor you can create using zeros tensor. Torch ones, so you might be getting my point. 3 cross 3 matrix and all elements having 1. So, and we are printing it. So let us print this values, and let us run the program and understand. So here the second program. So import torch library, and just you can create tensor, or you can say that 2 into 3 dimensions, you can say that having matrix and all elements are 0, and 3 cross 3 means 3 cross 3 matrix having all elements are 1. So let us run it and see the result. So again I would like to tell you, torch library is not for AI, that can be also used for scientific computing, and Pythonic library, and learning curve is very good. So you can see the output here. Tensor, one dimensional tensor, customize, two dimension tensor of 2 rows and 3 columns. You can say that 3 dimensional, that means 3 cross 3. So you have seen that how you can create different kind of, this is also 2 dimension, this is also 2 dimension, but matrix is 3 cross 3. So let us see that other programs, and here the next one, we can also know the tensor properties. So here we can use shape to know the shape. That means it is whether 2 cross 3 or 4 cross 5. This kind of shape means 4 rows. Here 2 rows and 3 columns, or 4 rows, 5 columns. This kind of information you can get. Data type and device. So where is tensor stored? So one of the features of tensor is that they can be stored on GPU. I will also explain GPU and CUDA, but let us see that. Let us run the third program and understand the shape, data type and device. So here let us run third program, clear the output area, and just I am clicking to run. So it will show the shape of the tensor, data type and device. So basically I am using here CPU, so you can see that is showing. That means size is 2 cross 3, data type integer having size 64 bits, and a CPU. Now let us see here. There are also arithmetic operations. So here see that if you have created two tensors A and B, so here addition, element wise multiplication, that means I will explain you how it is being multiplied, and matrix multiplication. So element wise means, suppose that if you have matrix, you have two matrices here. The first, that means as I have told you, matrices are tensors. That is 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and here 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So this multiplication is element wise, means 1 would be multiplied by 5, 2 into 6, 3 into 7, 4 into 8, this way. And matrix multiplication row by column, this one, this one. Let us see that. So we are going to see the output of this program. So here, fourth program. Let us clear the output area and see the output here. Here you can see that if you add addition, you can see the first one, and so what would be the addition? Just 1 will get added to 5, 2 to 6, that means 3 to 7, that is 10, 4 to 8, that is 12. So that is basically matrix addition. Second one, element wise. So 1 into 5, 5, 2 into 6, 12, 3 into 7, 21, 4 into 8, 32. Now matrix multiplication, so that would be multiply 1 into 2, 1 into 5, and 2 into 6. So we have to see how it is being multiplied, or I can leave upon you that yes, multiply first matrix by second and check the value, that is correct. So you can see that different kind of operators in PyTorch. This is PyTorch. You are importing library a torch, but framework name is PyTorch. Now here we have seen arithmetic operators. Let us understand also. Basically, you might have aware that the GPUs that is made by NVIDIA company, it is stand for a graphic processing unit. But if you want this graphic processing unit for high performance computing, so there is, you can say that software CUDA, Compute Unified Device Architecture. Using this tool, you can use GPUs for general purpose computation like artificial intelligence program, deep learning. So this is an architecture, that means it provides a framework that GPUs can be used for general purpose high performance computing, not just graphics. So if you have GPUs, so you can check. So let us check, because I don't have, so it will not give any output. Otherwise, if you have GPU, so that will show CUDA 0. So let us see. Yes, I will run, and because I have CPU, so it will not print. But if you have GPU, so it will print. So even if it runs, so nothing, output is nothing. Just check for yours. Automatic differentiation, that is one of the, you can say that most important things in PyTorch, differentiation. So here we will check that the value of this differentiation, x cube plus 2x square plus 3x plus 1, and we will put the value of x as 2. Basically dy over dx would be 3x square 4x plus 3, and when we put the value of x is equal to 2, we will get 23. So let us run the Python program and see the value. So here just I am running. So you can see that this is again a tensor and the value is 23. So this was about tensors, and in upcoming videos I will explain linear algebra, differential equations and calculus, also statistics using PyTorch, and that will help you to do research in the field of deep learning, machine learning, data science and artificial intelligence, because these subjects are based on mathematics and you have to know mathematics, statistics. It is not optional. The foundation of AI and machine learning are based on mathematics, linear algebra, calculus, vector calculus, you can say that, and statistics like parameter estimation, hypothesis testing. These are the foundations for artificial intelligence and machine learning. So hope you understood. You can support me. You can visit my website www.postnetwork.co, YouTube channel. You can type my handle PostNetwork Academy, or just you can type and search. You can also follow my Facebook page, and also you can follow LinkedIn page of PostNetwork Academy. And hope you will support me. Thanks for watching the video.